years old when they met. Both of them attended Maplewood Elementary School, a small school nestled in the quiet, tree-lined streets of their hometown. From the beginning, they were placed in the same class, and as they soon discovered, they lived just a few blocks away from each other. Neither of them could have guessed that this simple coincidence would set the stage for a love story that would last a lifetime. Amelia was a shy girl, with curly brown hair that framed her face and an easy smile that lit up her hazel eyes. Leo, on the other hand, was outgoing and friendly, with a mischievous grin and a heart full of adventure. Although they seemed different, they soon became inseparable. Amelia loved how Leo made her laugh, while Leo admired Amelia's kindness and intelligence. They walked to and from school together every day, sharing secrets, laughter, and stories about their families. As the years passed, their friendship blossomed. They went through every grade together, facing the challenges of school, teachers, and friendships. During recess, they would play on the swings, take turns on the jungle gym, or spend time drawing on the pavement with colored chalk. Leo would always let Amelia have the best colors, and she would make him laugh with her silly doodles. In middle school, as they both grew older, their friendship deepened. Amelia found herself thinking about Leo differently. She noticed the way he laughed, the way his eyes sparkled when he was excited, and the way he was always there when she needed him. She kept these feelings to herself, convinced that Leo only saw her as a friend. Little did she know, Leo was having similar thoughts. He admired Amelia's quiet strength, her kindness, and her warm smile. But like her, he didn't dare to say anything, afraid that it might ruin their friendship. The two of them continued to navigate their teenage years together. They went to high school, attending dances, school events, and cheering each other on in their respective sports and clubs. Leo joined the basketball team, while Amelia excelled in art. She loved painting and drawing, often creating sketches of nature and people, capturing moments that others missed. Leo admired her talent, and he would often tell her how much he loved her drawings, which made her blush. One evening, during their junior year of high school, Leo finally worked up the courage to ask Amelia to the school dance. She accepted with a smile, and they both tried to hide their excitement. The dance was a magical night. Amelia wore a blue dress that matched her eyes, and Leo wore a suit that made him look more grown-up than she had ever seen. As they danced together, they realized that something had changed. There was a spark between them, a feeling that had always been there but had finally come to the surface. After the dance, Leo walked Amelia home. Under the stars, he took her hand and looked into her eyes. "Amelia," he said softly, "I think I've loved you since we were kids." She smiled, her heart pounding. "I think I've loved you too, Leo." They shared their first kiss that night, and it was as if the world around them disappeared. For them, nothing else mattered. They were finally together, and everything felt right. They officially started dating, and high school flew by in a whirlwind of shared experiences, late-night study sessions, and countless memories. When it came time to choose colleges, they faced a difficult decision. Amelia had been accepted to an art school in New York, while Leo had been recruited to play basketball at a university in California. Despite the distance, they promised each other that they would make it work. Their love was too strong to be broken by miles and time zones. The years that followed were challenging. They spent long nights on the phone, sent countless letters and messages, and visited each other whenever they could. The distance tested their relationship, but it also strengthened it. They learned to communicate, to trust, and to support each other from afar. Leo would always be the first to call after Amelia's art exhibitions, and Amelia would stay up late to watch Leo's basketball games online. They were each other's biggest fans, even from thousands of miles away. After college, they both returned to their hometown. Amelia had become a talented artist, her work featured in galleries across the country. Leo had completed his studies and decided to become a coach, hoping to inspire young athletes the way his coaches had inspired him. Together, they started to build a life, one that was filled with love, support, and shared dreams. A few years later, on a quiet autumn day, Leo took Amelia to the old playground where they had spent so many afternoons as children. The leaves were turning shades of red and orange, and the air was crisp and cool. Leo led her to the swings, and they sat together, reminiscing about their childhood. Then, he got down on one knee and took out a small box. "Amelia," he began, his voice filled with emotion, "you've been my best friend, my partner, and my love for as long as I can remember. Will you marry me?" Tears filled Amelia's eyes as she nodded, overwhelmed with happiness. "Yes, Leo, I'll marry you." They embraced, their hearts full of joy, knowing that they were meant to be together. Their wedding was a beautiful, intimate celebration, attended by family and friends who had watched their love story unfold over the years. It was a day filled with laughter, love, and the promise of a lifetime together. As they embarked on their journey as husband and wife, they continued to support each other's dreams. Amelia opened her own art studio, and Leo became a successful coach, guiding young athletes to success. Their home was filled with laughter, love, and the warmth of their shared memories. Years later, as they sat on their porch, watching the sunset, they reflected on the life they had built together. They had faced challenges, celebrated victories, and created countless memories. Their love had grown stronger with each passing year, and they knew that they would always be there for each other, just as they had been since they were 6 years old. It was a love that had been nurtured over a lifetime, one that had blossomed from friendship into something beautiful and lasting. And as they sat together, hand in hand, they knew that their story would always be their greatest adventure. Their love had stood the test of time,